England have the perfect start. They've got rid of Virender Sehwag without scoring. And they've got a man in at number 3 who is under some pressure. Rahul Dravid's had a poor year. There's lots of speculation about his place in the team. Speculation yesterday that he'd be dropped down the order, but it's in the air and lands safely.
It might just be that little bit of luck that you need. And gets a wry look from James Anderson as Dravid goes on the pull. False shot. Lands between two fielders, so there's that little bit of luck that you need sometimes.
Nicely played. And get a single. That's a good thing to do when you're struggling a bit and in the middle of a sticky patch, particularly if you're facing somebody of the calibre of Andrew Flintoff. Try and get up the other end. Yeah. India following on and made that switch. VVS Laxman up to 3, Dravid down to 6. And what a change it was. Pulled, that's a sign of aggression from Rahul Dravid. And a boundary, his first, and a real confidence boost for him.
That certainly would make him feel a lot better, because that is perfectly executed. Roll of the wrists, just transferring weight onto the back foot, although he'd moved forward. Rolling the wrists, keeping it along the ground. Magnificently done.
Lunchtime, please.
End of Graham Swan's first over. It's the end of the 21st of the morning. India have made 51 for 1. And the umpires knock the bails off the top of the stumps and indicate it's time for lunch. England had a brilliant start, got rid of Virender Sehwag without scoring, and with the ball just darting about off the seam and moving in the air, there was hope that they might have taken 2 or 3 early wickets with the new ball, but it wasn't to be, mainly due to some excellent stroke play from Gambhir and some resolute defence from Rahul Dravid, who's looking to get rid of his demons and find his best form again. Yes, MS Dhoni winning.
Drives elegantly. Starts off very well indeed, Dravid, after lunch. Brings up the 50 partnership.
Well, this is a lovely shot, doing him a world of good. Been very barren of late, Rahul Dravid, such a wonderful, great player. 10,000 test match runs. Now this will do him a world of good as he reaches forward, gets the ball on the half volley. That's as good a shot as we've seen him play for some time.
Very good hit, presenting the full face of the bat. He will get a boundary. Pure timing.
Well, I wonder if all India wonders whether this is the start of Dravid again.
$8,001 at number 3. Average of 53 in that position. Well played in the end, you'll have to say. It's a terrific delivery from Flintoff. The swing, those extra bit of bounce, but Dravid playing close to the body will get another boundary.
Yeah, he plays this pretty well. It's a good line from Flintoff, but Dravid with soft hands guides the ball down to the vacant third man area. Flintoff will think that's a pretty good delivery, but he's gone for 4. 10 fours in total in this innings of 71 for 1.
And there's some more, at least 3 I would guess.
Well, that's a definite indication of this man finding his touch, because he was prolific on the onside. This is the Rahul Dravid of old, the ball angling in, and he's having the confidence of now playing those forcing shots. He was defending these deliveries earlier.
That's 4 more. Dravid finding some form. Look at this for timing.
Fabulous. Rahul Dravid could really put it anywhere he pleased on the onside, and we're just getting to see glimpses of that touch return.
Then. He's got it through the gap, would you believe? Now that takes some threading there, and he's done a magnificent job. It brings the 100 up, and what placement!
That's quite incredible. Normally, Rahul Dravid would not drive this unless he was absolutely sure, and he was on that occasion. Two men waiting for that drive that he may not be able to keep all along the ground, but he hammered it into the ground, but the placement, unbelievable.
Nicely played. He knew exactly what he was doing.
There's 3 runs for the taking there, but I don't think the Indians ran that second run hard enough. Yeah, there's no problem with that. Throws the ball back.
Growing in confidence for the second time, playing the shot from way outside the line of stump. Dravid wants to, and he'll get it.
And quite deliberately played fine. Not trying to hit this at all. All he's doing is just getting the bat, the angle, and then letting the ball, the pace on the ball, do the rest. Way outside off stump. Clever cricket. Straighting for the bowler.
That could be his 50. He'll run the first one hard, and he comes back for the second. It's been a half century getting test match cricket after a long time, after 9 innings. It's been a hard-working one for Rahul Dravid.
And much appreciated by his teammates. They'll have known that there have been quite a lot of questions asked by certain sections of the media. Well, he's done what he does best, answer them with the bat.
Very well played.
And key break.
53 overs gone. It's 134 for 1. Very good over rate in this session. 32 overs, 83 runs scored by India. They haven't lost a wicket. This session belongs to India. Dravid unbeaten on 50. Gambhir on 78. Winning the toss and deciding to bat, India are in a very good position. 134 for 1. So it's been a very good batting pitch. So England bowlers have had to work extremely hard. They tried their best. Swan bowling a very good spell after lunch. Unlucky not to pick up a wicket. Now these two will be extremely happy. 128 is the partnership.
Well, Dravid will be delighted. It's been hard work for him, but he's there and he's survived, and he's got 50 to his name. And one thing he won't be doing is giving it away when we restart, that is for sure. Gambhir, his season continues. 78 not out.
In the distance. They kept looking for that single from a defensive shot, and Flintoff just pushing the batsman back, but both Gambhir and Dravid are looking to drop the ball at the feet and scamper through. You can tell there that Dravid, as soon as he plays the shot, wants a single. He gets this through, Dravid. It'll be at least 2. Chase for James Anderson. He'll probably settle for 2. He's got a super arm. 150 on the board, 150 for 1. That'll be 4.
No problems in putting that away. He missed out earlier in the over when he found the fielder. This time nicely on top of it. Hits it in front of square into the boundary.
doesn't tend to turn. When it's full and wide, full toss. In fair fact, when he started his very first spell, that really make it almost impossible, you feel, for England to win then. It's down the leg side. There'll be two here. Rahul Dravid just needed helping. 63 overs have now gone. It's 163 for 1. Yeah, that's quite deliberate, I think, from Monty Panesar, trying to flick the ball onto the stumps. Let's have a look and see if this has been a problem for the batsman.
A straight drive, and yeah, he actually did try, but and you know, he may have been right about it. No, he got in.
Oh, it's a cracking delivery. It's a real beauty from Anderson. Unlucky, the bowler.
Well, this does swing. It hoops. Now, is it in the grip? Well, this would be a different grip. He's definitely set up to swing away from the bat, but swings in.
This was the away swinger. Very good over. 179 for 1.
Yeah, an excellent over from Anderson. Good control. Swinging the ball from a...
First bad ball of the morning from Broad. A leg stump on... a full toss on leg stump. And Dravid just easing the ball through mid-wicket. He plays so well through that area when he's in good form.
Well, that's probably the easiest put away. A low full toss on leg stump. Most Indians would put bat to ball there. Maybe the endeavour was to bowl it full, or maybe even attempt a Yorker, but it went horribly wrong for the young man.
Good work, Stuart Broad at mid-on. Prevented a certain boundary.
Squared him up completely. Will get a boundary. Dravid was looking to close the face of the bat. Genuine outswinger from Anderson.
Well, it brings the 200 up, but it was a victory for the bowler here. Terrific delivery. Goes very late. Grip for the outswinger. There it goes. A very interesting LBW shout. And then they got bat involved. Takes Dravid to 75.
Also brings up the best partnership for the second wicket versus England for India. More runs to be had. More control this time from Dravid. 200 is the partnership now. Consecutive boundaries for Dravid and India.
This is, as you say, is deliberate. Let's see. Only thing to take into account with that new ball, it goes off the bat a lot quicker. When you've got two guys in, it is crucial that you make something happen.
Well done, Dravid. It's through the gap. Peterson after that. He's got a bad rib cage. Will get himself a boundary. Dravid gets to 84.
Sensible option from the England captain. For the sake of a single, 1 run. I don't think we'll start throwing ourselves into the hoardings. Just eases off there. Still did some damage to the fencing, but yeah, I'm with that. For the sake of a single, yeah, sound choice.
It's through. 2 slips in the gully, but it's gone through. It's the 4th boundary after the second new ball was taken.
Well, it's short and wide. This is, it's a shame because the ball before was excellent and this was poor. It's the width that allows Dravid to hit it. And this is what England don't want. They don't want this new ball getting clattered. But that's there to hit, isn't it?
It's gone fine. There was the third man in position, but Dravid will get another boundary. Gets into the 90s. 92 for Dravid. India 226 for 1.
Runs here. Square of the wicket on the offside. Won't reach the boundary. Will come back for 3.
Working it on the onside, quite time it as well as you'd have liked. A bit of inside edge there as well. But it takes Dravid to 98. Yes, number 26. And a very popular 100 this. The dressing room will stand up. And a salute. A champion. He is one of the greats of Indian cricket. He's not a man of many emotions. He's gone through a lot in the last couple of months, but knowing Dravid, he'll take it in his stride.
Well, that's another problem ticked off for India. One of the main players coming back into form. No better way than 3 figures.
You know, that's just timed. Down the ground, 4 runs. Rahul Dravid is back.
Well, that's as emphatic an announcement as any would be. 250 comes up as well. Beautifully done. Just a mere, call it a caress.
Trying to go over the top. Hitting the inside edge of the bat. Very lucky. Wide of mid-wicket. Dravid will pick up 2 more. 261 for 1.
Symptomatic of Graham Swann's performance in this game. He's bowled really, really well, but he's just had no luck. Here Dravid frustrated, trying to go over the top. Kevin Peterson keeping the mid on and mid off up, tempting Dravid to go over the top. He doesn't connect, but the ball just evading.
Terrific shot. Full of grace and elegance, the timing and the placement. Perfect from Dravid. 285 for 1.
And cut away. It's beaten the fielder. The outfield is quick. 4 more.
The transfer of body weight was the key. Initial thrust onto the front foot and then looking at the length. Look at that back foot adjustment right on top of the ball.
Well, it's poor bowling with the field. The field has been set to try and get the batsman coming forward to drive, and Panesar offers width and a delivery that is short enough to cut.
Going hard at that. Bit of work to do for Flintoff, but the ball will get to the boundary. Brings up the 300 for India.
300 on the stroke of lunch and a boundary to finish the session, which just about sums up the morning for India. They've had a superb morning, going on to 302 for 1. Dravid 124 not out, Gambia 167 not out. Nothing has gone England's way, and they're staring at a very long and lonely couple of sessions for the rest of the day, when they'll be really put under the hammer by this Indian batting lineup, this long and strong Indian batting lineup that have got the perfect platform now to go and hammer England in the afternoon and try and set up a declaration either sometime late tonight or tomorrow morning. What a session. 123 runs, no wickets for England. It's India's session.
Well, that's not a single. 300 partnership. As India start to moulder, it's 309 for 1. Terrific shot, that's 4. And sweetly timed, in a great position here. He's got his rhythm back, rhythm of play.
Yes, you can say that, because this is an absolute beauty. What a classy shot that is. Didn't hit it hard, just in position, using the pace, and timed it to perfection. Rahul Dravid at his best, and he delayed the shot that just a little bit to find the gap. Wonderful.
That's on the air, should be taken. It's Panesar. He takes the catch. And a superb innings from Rahul Dravid comes to an end. Again, full marks to Graham Swan. He's beaten Dravid in the flight, forced him to check his shot, and India lose number 3.
We were saying how well he bowled, and again he's done the man with a lack of pace. One of the slower balls he's bowled, thrown up there, dips on him. Dravid trying to go long on, bottom of the bat, about there. He knows he's in big trouble. Monty Panesar gets himself into position. I think he's coaxing himself into position there. Takes the catch. Graham Swan celebrates. Monty looks somewhat relieved, but Rahul Dravid, terrific innings. He's fought, and he's fought hard for his 136. It's 329 for